Today we are going to talk about the academic discussion writing task on the new TOEFL. In this task, you will usually be presented with a short reading and two students' opinions. Each student expresses a viewpoint on the topic, and your job is to choose one student's opinion and explain why you agree with it. You must clearly state your choice and provide supporting reasons and examples. The first step is to read the passage and both students' opinions carefully. Pay attention to what each student thinks and the reasons behind their opinions. You need to understand both viewpoints clearly before deciding which student you agree with the most. Once you have read and understood the opinions, the next step is to plan your response. A well-organized response usually has three main parts: an introduction, body paragraphs, and a conclusion. In the introduction, you should briefly state your choice and explain why you agree with that student. In the body paragraphs, provide 2 or 3 supporting reasons with examples or evidence. In the conclusion, summarize your opinion and reinforce your choice. When writing the introduction, clearly state which student you agree with and give a brief reason. For example, you can write, "I agree with student A because I believe that online learning is more flexible and convenient than traditional classes." This immediately tells the reader your position. In the body paragraphs, each paragraph should focus on one reason for agreeing with the student. You should include examples or evidence to support each reason. For instance, one reason could be that online learning allows students to study at their own pace. You can provide an example by saying, "Students can watch recorded lectures multiple times to fully understand the material." Another reason might be that online learning saves time and helps students manage their schedules. You could write, "Students do not need to commute and can study when it fits their timetable." It is important to use linking words in academic language to connect your ideas and make your writing flow smoothly. Words like first, in addition, moreover, therefore, and however are very useful. For example, you can write, "First, online learning allows students to review lessons at any time. In addition, it helps students manage their schedules more effectively." Using these connectors helps the reader follow your reasoning. Make sure to include specific examples or evidence whenever possible. You can refer to facts, studies, or personal experience. For example, you can say, "A recent study shows that students who review lectures online score higher on exams." Specific examples strengthen your argument and make your response more convincing. After writing the body paragraphs, you should write a short conclusion to wrap up your response. Restate your opinion in a clear and concise sentence. For example, you can write, "In conclusion, I agree with student A because online learning is flexible and allows students to study effectively on their own schedule." The conclusion reinforces your choice and leaves the reader with a clear understanding of your position. Finally, always check your writing for grammar, clarity, and sentence structure. Make sure your sentences follow a clear order, with the subject first, followed by the verb and object. Avoid very long or complicated sentences that might confuse the reader. Also check spelling, punctuation, and the correct use of linking words.